I'm kind of making a impulsive video. I refuse to be one of those people that cry on camera, so I did my crying before. This video is mainly for myself, not necessarily for you guys, but if anybody can relate, have words of encouragement, that'd be nice. My husband, and everybody else is being super supportive, but like, I'm just kind of having a low moment. Those of you who don't know, I'm a photographer, and I have my own business doing logos and designs and illustrations and all that stuff. I recently ventured into the wedding industry, maybe like last year, and I will say that getting into the wedding field is very hard. It's not hard to get into, it's hard to flourish in because it's very overly saturated. There's photographers everywhere, and there's different types of photographers, and people price differently. And in the type of age that we're in right now, with things being expensive, that means people are on a budget and people are price shopping sometimes. So, business has been doing good. But I think just right now, emotionally, I'm overwhelmed because I am still a full-time mom while trying to continue to build my business and perfect it. I'm not where I want to be, so I'm constantly building and working on it. Whether it's my website, whether it's pricing, whether it's how I edit, whether it's posting, whether it's promotions, whether it's, I'm just constantly working on my craft because I actually really love what I do. I love photography. It's not necessarily about the money for me, but I love taking pictures. So, I'm getting lots of inquiries and talking with a lot of people, but I personally feel like they're price shopping. You know, I'm partnered with the Knot, so I get a lot of inquiries through the Knot. People see my portfolio on there, or they see some of my work on there, and then it inquires. It makes them want to inquire for my services. Conversations go well, send the prices. Some go ghost, some decide to go another direction. And I think in the very beginning, it's very exciting. So every inquiry, you're like, ooh, I got an inquiry. But then when you get told no, it lets you down. And so I started to get out of the initial excitement of, oh, you got a new inquiry. It's just an inquiry. You get excited when you get booked, not a message sent. So I recently kind of shifted into that mindset. And there was a bride that I talked to maybe a couple weeks ago. And she wanted to talk on the phone after we initially talked, sent her pricings, got her, we talked. And the conversation went great. She loved me. We vibed well. We were laughing. Like, she was like, you're making this very hard because she has a couple other people she's considering. So I already knew from that point I'm not her only option, which was okay. But she was like, you're making this super hard. And she also noted that, my prices weren't super crazy because she's seen people's pricing be crazy. And so that gave me like I said, I'm trying to get out of the mindset of being excited for an inquiry. But after that conversation, I felt like I killed it. I felt like she's probably going to choose me. 2 weeks fast forward to this morning, I wake up to a message from her, and she basically decided to go in another direction. And she was like, please keep doing what you're doing. I really enjoyed you, blah, 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 blah. I've gotten told no before, which is fine. But for whatever reason, this one kind of got to me because it's been a very stressful week for me because it's like hot and cold. It's been a very stressful week for me because I have been prepping and scrambling. I'm not going to cry. I have been prepping and scrambling to prepare for an event that I have coming up on Sunday. Backstory, someone's at my doorbell. 1 second. Let me sit up. I need to get out of this bed. When you get out, get moving and dressed, and get dressed, you feel better. Let me drink some water and gather my life. I will be okay. I'm just having a moment. Okay. I just had a delivery, which I will open in a second. But back to what I was saying, pretty much, I did a style shoot when I first moved here. And the style shoot is pretty much where like vendors come together to create like a huge setup. And like, so this one was like a faux wedding. So it had different models being brides. There was a couple, there was florist, decor, different things like that, like bridal gowns. So everyone teams up to be able to do a style shoot. Photographers come out, shoot, and basically get to promote their stuff while building their portfolio. And so that was the first thing I did before I even did my first wedding, because I just wanted to at least have something on my portfolio other than like the typical that I do: newborns, family, couples, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I did before I actually took on my first wedding. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, the venue actually started following me shortly after that. And they reached out to me 2 weeks ago and they invited me to be a vendor at their wedding expo, like their open house, which is a huge deal for me because I previously like kind of just like had the idea. I was like, I would love to be a vendor for venues. So like when people book a venue for a wedding, the venue can be like, oh, here's our list of preferred vendors, whether it's DJ, photographer, so on and so forth, because that gives you more chance to be booked if you're a vendor for venues. So they reached out to me and invited me to be a vendor. And I was like, of course, like I would love to. It's a huge opportunity for me. I've never done it before. But she was like, what size table do you need? And I'm like, table for what? And she's like, pretty much people, you know, vendors, they showcase their stuff, their work. And I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I've never done it before. I've never been a vendor. This is new for me. So they are reaching out to me 2 weeks before the event. So I have been trying to prep for 2 weeks to make sure that I'm prepared for this event, that I have everything printed out that I need printed out, that I have whatever decor I need. And so I'm having to scramble and get everything created and prepared in 2 weeks. And so everything got put in motion last week. This week is the week I'm finalizing stuff. And Saturday I have an event to go to. And so it's like, this is the week to finalize everything. Today, right now, it's Thursday. The event is Sunday. And it's 2 hours away. So it's been a very stressful week for me because I'm trying to be in mom mode and trying to take care of the things that I need to take care of here. But this is a very big event and I cannot slack on this. I need to make sure that my vendor booth is not boring. I need to make sure that I have enough. I had to order more business cards. I had to order just so much stuff. And so part of me is like, I'm having to spend for this event. But what's been keeping me going is it's okay because the money will come back. I'm not worried about it. And then boom, last night I had a dream. And I keep having these reoccurring dreams that I'm shooting a wedding and something goes wrong. And it's always a different scenario. And so I had another one of those dreams last night where I was about to shoot a wedding. And it's for a couple that I already shot their wedding for, which is kind of weird. But I shot a wedding, but my camera battery was dead. So I had to charge it really quickly. And then when I turned it on, I only had 2%. And so, and it's like, it'll be little things like that where something in the dream is hindering me from being able to capture the wedding. Like, I don't know why that keeps happening. So I woke up from that already. And I even told my husband about it when I woke up. I said, I don't know why I keep having these dreams. And he already knew what I was talking about. Then boom, I go back to sleep and I wake back up. And when I woke up, I got the text from the bride saying she decided to go in another direction. So today I'm having an emotionally rough day because it's thing on top of thing on top of thing. I'm scrambling to prepare for this wedding expo that I'm not prepared for, that I've never done, and I don't know what I'm doing. So that's one thing. Then I'm having a dream that I'm failing at a wedding. And the weddings, I really have a passion for it. I really want to get into it. And then I get a no from this bride that I really thought that I had. But, and so initially, I feel better talking about it, which is why I said I think this video is more so for me, not for whoever's watching. But I had impulsive thoughts of quitting, like in a split second. I was like, you know what? I'm over this, like being told no, getting your hopes up, which is what I'm trying not to, but it's like, it's something exciting. So naturally, when people reach out to you because they see your work, it automatically makes you feel good. But I'm just having impulsive thoughts like, I don't want to do this. Is it worth keep going? My confidence is kind of getting shot. But my husband gave me some good words of encouragement, and a few other family members. So I'm just going to pick myself up. I'm going to continue to prepare for this vendor event because this is a big opportunity and I didn't even reach out to them. I'm going to keep trusting in God that, I'm trying to be in the mindset that the no's are not bad. The no's is God's way of telling me that it's not for me. And so the yeses that I get, that means they're for me. So I'm trying to uplift myself like that. This venue, the venue reached out to me for a reason. So I'm just going to keep trusting him that I am doing my best and that whatever I show up with is my best. And just going to go there and try to kill it. I might try to vlog it a little bit, but I'm really excited about being a vendor and doing this thing. So that's it. Enough venting. I hope to look back at this video and be like, I remember when I wanted to quit. I remember when I was at the beginning of my wedding career and I wanted to quit because it was hard and it sucked being told no. Like, I'm thinking about lowering my prices, like everything. Like, this is the hard part of building a business and having a business that people don't talk about. They see, oh, they have a business. No, this stuff is hard. Like, I'm trying, there's so many things you have to buy, so many things you have to get. You're spending so much money. So people think, oh, you're showing up to just shoot a picture. No, so much goes into being a wedding photographer. The detail, the equipment, the storage, the editing, being away from your family, having to travel if you have to travel. Like, it's so much stuff. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. Let's open this package. Packages make me happy. Let's see what we got. Oh. Well, my business cards came in right on time because I had to order more because I had none. All right. I hope these turned out correctly. I'm going to be upset if they got them messed up. Okay, boom. Looks good. This is what my business card looks like. Ooh, if I can get one out. Yay, my business cards came in right on time. That's another thing. I had to order more business cards because I only had 13 left. And I was like, bro, I had to order more cards, which wasn't the issue, but I had to expedite these so they could get here on time. They were estimating that these would get here in February. The event is Sunday. So I had to pay $50 to get these sent on time. It's been a very stressful week for me. And so today I think I just kind of had a mini blow up emotionally and I had to just kind of cry it out for a second because it's very hard. But this is my business card. I'm trying to go for like simple. Let me get it to focus. Hold on. There we go. That's the front. And then the back. Oh, focus. Come on, focus. Focus on the card. Focus on the card. Is it focusing? It's focusing on, it's trying to, there we go. Yeah. And I created the illustration of myself. Is it focusing? Stop trying to focus on me, phone. No. Okay. I need to hide my face. Okay, boom. There we go. I made an illustration of myself. Oh my gosh. Whatever, you get the point. Business cards came in, so happy about that. Boom, bam, bop. I'm happy about this. This just helped. This. Okay. I think I just have to. This is like a video journal. If you've watched this far, if you like seeing my emotional spiral and you can relate, I feel you. All right. I think this is something I'm very excited to see. I made a purchase for myself, for my business, and it came. And so we're about to unwrap it and get a first look together. All right. We're unboxing it together and I'm excited. Please let this thing turn out right. I'm gonna be so mad if it's jacked up. I'm gonna be pissed. And I'm gonna really cry. I'm gonna really cry if it's a hot mess. All right. Here we go. Okay. It says, thank you for supporting my small business. Support your small business, people, okay? That's what I just did. All right, here is first look. OMG. Look at it, guys. It's an acrylic sign. I got my logo. I got an acrylic sign made. Yo. She did a great job. This is my logo, guys. I created my logo myself. It says Ray. My business is called Ray Photography and Design. If you can see, it's a sunflower with a camera lens. I mean, you know, yeah. But it's an acrylic sign that the lady made. Like, she did a great job. And it's not heavy at all. And so this just boosted me. Like, I feel confident again for this event coming up. God is placing me where I need to be. The no is for a reason. Do not get discouraged from the no's. I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to whoever needs to hear it. Don't get discouraged from the no's. The no's are not meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. God placed me where I need to be because I have a neighbor across the street who we never spoke to yet since we've been living here. But I got out the car one day from picking up my daughter from school, and as I was getting out the car, something told me go speak to him because he was outside, and something told me go speak to him, and I was just kind of like in my head, I'm like, what am I gonna say? Like, for what? Because he's like a handyman guy, I think, but mind you, I've never spoke to him, so I don't know. And I was about to ignore it and go in the house, and it stopped me again. Go speak to him. And so I was just like, all right, sure. I go across the street. I say, Jayla, wait. Go in the house. I'm going to go talk to the neighbor really quick. And she's like, why? And I said, I don't know. I go across the street. And I'm like, hi. He's like, hi. And I'm like, hi, I'm your neighbor. I introduced myself. He told me his name. And I was like, what all do you do? And he was like, I can do just about everything except for plumbing and roofing or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, do you do like tables and bench? Mind you, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just rolling with it. I was like, do you do like tables and benches and stuff like that? And he was like, yeah, I absolutely do. And I was like, okay. And then something just told me just flat out ask. I said, okay, I'm a photographer. I have a vendor event coming up. I've never done it before. I have nothing. All I need to know is, can you do like a big arch? Can you make like a display for me? I just want a big arch. That's it. He was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I could do that. I pretty much asked him if he can make an arch for me. We get to chit-chatting, long story short. He's like, yeah, I can knock that out in about like 10, 15 minutes. And I was like, question, how much would it cost me? And he was like, maybe like 30 bucks. It's super easy. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Fast forward. I reach back out to him again. I go over there and we discuss more in depth, like what I'm looking for. Turns out he already has plenty of extra wood in his garage. So he's like, oh, I think I'm gonna have some scrap wood. I said, perfect. We find one. He has one the perfect size. I said, that is perfect right there. I said, all I needed is arched. And he was like, do you want me to put a back thingy on it so you can stand it up? I said, yes, please. I said, could you possibly do maybe like removable shelves or something, like so I can put things on it to display? He's like, yeah, I can do that. I said, oh, thank you. And I gave him my card and I was like, you let me know if you guys need any photos, whatever, because you're helping me out big time. So whenever you need a photo shoot, I will be glad to do it for you. And I was like, okay, how much how much do I owe you? And he's like, we'll work something out in the end. But he did not seem bothered at all. He was like, he's like, I don't mind helping you out with your business. You're helping me out with mine by, business cards or just promote him. Whatever you need me to do, because he's helping me out big time. So I think God pushed me to go speak to him because he is blessing me with an arch that I have in my head that most people are charging like $100 for. And he's doing this for, I think, way less than that. But he's going to make a big arch for me to have displayed. I reached out to a lady because I was looking for signs. I was looking for logo signs because I was about to just print my logo out on a piece of paper and put it in a frame. But it just so happened that a woman was promoting her business on Facebook. She makes acrylic signs. I reached out to her. Boom, bam, bop, So I'm gonna pick myself up from this low moment that I'm having because there's other things still aligning for me. Things are coming together. I think I'm gonna record doing a setup at home because once I actually get everything together, I'm gonna do a setup on how I want everything to look. So you guys will get a peek at that. I just got excited again. I just got excited all over again now that this is here because I feel like official. Like, this is my business. This is my business. Like, look at these. This is freaking amazing. I guess, yeah, I just got happy again. Okay, I'm finna go eat some chicken wings. I cried it out already. I'm finna eat chicken wings with my children and watch Scooby-Doo. But I just wanted to hop on here because I was feeling really sad and venting to my husband and my sister, and then like it wasn't doing anything for me but making me cry. I needed to talk it out. I needed to get my thoughts out. I needed to just get it out without somebody responding to me. Like I said, this is a little video for myself. If this was helpful for you, keep going with whatever dream you have, whatever God put in your heart for you to pursue. You're going to be told no. You're going to have low moments. It's not easy. Keep going. We can do this. We will be We are successful. We are flourishing. We are accomplishing our goals and our dreams. We are going to reach the place that we want to be at. I will travel. I am going to travel for weddings, okay? I am going to book my dream weddings. I am going to be an amazing photographer in this field. I will be successful, not famous. I am successful, okay? I am going to speak what I want into existence. I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep being faithful. I am going to stay positive. I am not going to settle. Now, if it's put on my heart to give somebody a discount, okay. But don't give up. Okay? Peace out. Oh, pause. And the lady who made this acrylic sign for me, she wrote on it. Her name is Darla. And she is the owner of the Little Lamb Studio LLC. I will link her info down below if you guys or anybody. Okay. I will link her stuff down below in the description if anybody needs an acrylic sign. This one is the 18 by 24, and it's actually a really nice size. Like, she does all types of things. She does wedding signs. She does like QR code, like table signs, like she does all types of stuff. And this is freaking amazing. Thank you, Darla. I don't know if you're going to end up seeing this or not, but her business again is The Little Lamb Studio, LLC. Her email is thelittleLambStudio@yahoo.com. Instagram and Facebook at The Little Lamb Studio. Like Mary Had a Little Lamb type thing. The Little Lamb Studio. If you need any acrylic lines. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this far. Thank you for watching me vent and go through this emotional. Thank you for watching this far and watching me go through this emotional roller coaster of emotions, and I just have to get it out. But I am backed up on a few YouTube videos. They're already edited. I just haven't posted them. So the next video that you see will probably be our cabin trip vlog that happened in December. It's edited, it's ready to go, but as you see, it's been a whole lot of going on. So I'm gonna post it. Don't judge me. It is Christmas vibes. It'll put you back in the Christmas spirit, okay? So thank y'all for watching and enjoy the vlog coming up next. Peace out.